fintech or no? Chat, can you chat? Yes, Shubham, you heard. What does it mean? What does it mean? Fintech? What does fintech mean to you? No idea. Okay. Chalo, great. See, break this word into two parts, fin and tech, finance and technology. So there is a combination, it is a combination of finance and technology. You see technology playing a very, very key role as far as BFSI industry is concerned. ये आप लोग जो पेमेंट करते हो, पेटीएम या गूगल पे या एयरटेल मनी या ओला मनी या whatever is there, how has this become possible? This has all become possible because of technology. You see the speed at which these the transactions are carried out at National Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange. Within a second, there are lakhs of transactions that are carried out. And because of this financial technology revolution, things have become possible. Today, we talk about something called as virtual currency, Bitcoin. Suna hai Bitcoin? You must have heard, right? Paytm is a fintech company. Yes, Shubham. Paytm is a fintech company. In that sense, all these companies that are operating in the BFSI space, they are fintech companies only. So, why is this boom? Because technology has made the disruption. Technology has changed the way we do the business. And you see, you can go back home and you can ask your parents, अगर आपके फादर ग्रैंडफादर उनको पूछ लीजिए कि एक बैंक अकाउंट ओपन करने को कितना समय लगता था. So probably they'll tell you 10 to 15 days. So you had to go to banks, or maybe today printer not working, today sign is remaining, today checkbook is not issued, today cash book, your passbook is remaining. So it took almost 10 days for you to open a bank account. Now, if you look at the scenario, it doesn't take even 10 minutes. I'll tell you my case. Prior to joining Times Pro, my company is Times Professional Learning. We are part of Times of India Group. Prior to joining this, I was a dean at Bombay Stock Exchange, and I had to open my salary account. I asked the HR के मैडम मुझे salary account open करना है तो बैंक में. She said नहीं सर आपको जाने की जरूरत नहीं. So the fellow came with couple of packets. I selected one packet. He said, "Sir, आपको जो number easy लगता है वो आप choose कर लीजिए." I selected one number that was easy to remember. He clicked couple of photographs, one for my Aadhaar card, my PAN card, and all that. And 10 minutes later, I got a message: "You're now a preferred customer of HDFC Bank." So imagine my branch, which is at Colaba, HDFC Bank. I have till date not visited a branch because everything happens at a click of button. And that is what technology has done to you. And why is technology taking a center stage? Because of all these things that you've heard: big data, artificial intelligence. You know, artificial intelligence is playing a big role today. Like for instance, just take a small example. आप कोई mobile देख रहे हो Amazon पे, and you feel you don't intend to buy it. Right now, sometimes later you close that Amazon, and let's hypothetically assume it's a Samsung phone. The moment you go on your Gmail or you go on your Yahoo or you go on any other website, there is a pop-up that is showing the same mobile which you intended to buy. Okay, any offers that are associated with those mobiles, there is a pop-up which is there. Now, what is this? This is a part of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is playing a big role as far as multiple other sectors are concerned. So it is BFSI, it is healthcare, it is logistics and supply chain, it is transportation, whatnot. There are multiple areas where it is playing a key role as far as BFSI is concerned. So all these things are happening, and there is a big sea change which is there, right? Now, something that interests you is opportunities. ठीक है सर, ये सारी बातें तो बहुत अच्छी है. Do I have any opportunities as far as BFSI is concerned? So the answer is yes. So new jobs will be created in BFSI, retail, logistics, manufacturing, and FMCG during and post-COVID. So COVID also, I'll tell you, with Times Pro, I don't know whether you heard, we placed more than 3,000 students only with ICICI Bank. Only with ICICI Bank, we placed more than 3,000 students. So there will, and this was peak during COVID. So there are big job opportunities which are there in BFSI, of course, retail, logistics, manufacturing, FMCG. And since you all are already doing banking and financial services, BFSI is a focus point for all of you. So this was what Financial Express estimated by the year 2020. This is gone now. The banking and financial services will require new age jobs and orientation towards specialization. Yes, this is a fact. And we've been witnessing this for years together now. And there was one more survey which was done by KPMG, which said that about 20 to 25% of jobs which are there in BFSI will go extinct. You understand extinct? 20 to 25% of jobs which are there in BFSI will go extinct. Extinct as in ये ऐसे jobs है जो रहेंगे ही नहीं. And 17 to 20% of new jobs will be created. So there'll be new jobs, new requirements will be there. Now, what are the kind of jobs which may not be there? Routine jobs. Let's say today, if you want to start a bank branch, how many people do you require? एक बैंक ब्रांच शुरू करना है, कितने बंदे चाहिए आपको? Can you type out in a chat box? एक बैंक ब्रांच शुरू करना है. How many people do you feel you require? Yes? No answer? For a bank branch. आपने बैंक देखा हुआ है ना? You'll say, what a weird question, sir. हम लोग बैंकिंग के स्टूडेंट्स है. Is it a question to be asked? Yes. Just guess a number. Take a guesswork here. There's no right or wrong answer. Y'all are very slow on computers, I think, on your mobile phone. 15, 10. Suruchi is saying 10. Shubham is saying 15. Okay. 10, 25 to 30. Ankur is saying, okay. 20, Ritesh is saying, okay. 15, 5, Ravi is saying 5. Ravi, बहुत कम आ गया है. Jyoti, 20 to 40, okay. Should I reveal that? E branches, देखें. E branches, there is nobody. If you want to start an E branch, you would just require one person who is the security guard. एक security guard बैठा रहता है, बाकी सारा काम machine कर रही है. So if you are doing some routine jobs which will be taken over by machines, obviously your job will not be required in due course of time. And that is why you have to understand technology. You have to do specialization courses. And that is what we focus on. Now, big question, are you job fit for the industry? Are you job fit for the industry? Or are you job fit to be the next wave of bankers? Now, of course, you can answer this better. Let me see, there is a video, whether I can play this. This is a wonderful video. आवाज आ रही है?
Yes, sir.
The Bank of Tomorrow
Yes, sir.
is there to make life simple. It provides uncomplicated solutions, making banking feel effortless. It allows customers to easily share their financial needs and makes personalized recommendations based on these needs. Through harnessing the power of artificial intelligence, banks can leverage data and provide customers with options that are truly personalized and reflect specific financial goals. Partnerships with FinTech gives banks a way to revolutionize their services and provide new options they know will delight. By leveraging blockchain technology and biometrics, customer authentication and approval happens in the blink of an eye. And real-time fund transfers means customers don't have to wait to start their future. The Bank of Tomorrow knows its customers and is always working to make their lives easier. Is your bank ready?
Okay, so this is what you have today in store. Let's get a quick overview of industry and the skill set that you would require. So BFSI, we already know banking, financial services, and insurance. So it comprises of banking and non-banking financial services. We call it NBFCs. We have asset management companies, popularly called as mutual fund companies, and insurance companies. So banking divided into public sector, private sector, foreign banks, urban and rural banks, which is big in number. These are some of the banks for your reference. Then NBFC, do you know what is NBFC? Non-banking financial companies, right? These are some of the NBFCs, popular NBFCs that we have in India. Indiabulls, IIFL, Tata Capital, Aditya Birla Financial Services, Religare, DHFL, so on and so forth. Now, what is the difference between banks and NBFCs is banks can accept demand deposits, NBFCs cannot. Then there is a deposit insurance facility which is available in case bank goes bust. Banks goes bust, money up to 5 lakhs is insured so you can get it back. Such facility is not available with NBFCs. Banks are incorporated under Banking Act. They're formed under Banking Act, whereas NBFCs are incorporated under Companies Act. I'm sure you all are studying Companies Act as well. So there are different type of NBFCs which are there. These are asset finance companies, investment companies, loan company, infrastructure finance companies, and microfinance institutions. Then one big space is mutual funds, AMC, that is asset management companies, which you popularly call as mutual fund companies. So there are quite a few mutual fund companies that we have in India. So there is a big space of mutual funds also. You get to work here. Then we have insurance companies, popularly divided into life insurance, general insurance, and health insurance. So this was just a basic. Now, big question is, why should you choose a BFSI career? Of course, you all are already banking and financial services, but this will help you. If you make a career in BFSI, obviously the job security is high as compared to other private sector companies. You may have seen a lot of other companies losing jobs. Even BFSI, there were job losses, but not as high as some of the other organizations. Competitive compensation, because industry is growing, because companies are growing, you find your compensation, your salary packages are good. You get good social standing. So for instance, you go and tell somebody that, sir, I'm working for HDFC Bank or ICICI Bank, or I'm working for JP Morgan or Merrill Lynch. There is a good social standing because these organizations are reputed. And very important, your career growth, your professional growth, your financial growth, your commercial growth is very high as far as this sector is concerned. Now, there are various roles that you can take up. These are some of the roles which you can take up, of course, but you need a specialized training in different areas. Right. So you can start as a fresher, like officer or senior officer, analyst, managers. With 4+ years of experience, you can move on to a senior manager, senior associate, go on to become a branch manager, departmental head, or associate vice president, and then 10+ years of experience, vice president, senior vice president, associate director, director. So this is the typical path in BFSI industry. Of course, but what is important is your performance in the industry, career planning, discover what is there, identify what are the things that are there into the industry, list out them one by one, because it's important that once you identify the industry, you list out what are the possible career options for you, explore what is the best for you, and then try and match it. Right? These are some of the blogs that you can go through. And these are right side, you can see some of the movies which are there. Big Short, Margin Call, Wall Street. There were two Wall Street, one in 1987, one was in 2010. So these are typical movies on markets, stock markets. So thank you. Thanks for your patient listening. Niketan sir, over to you.
So Niketan sir is not here. He's on a call. So
Any questions, students? Any questions that you have? I'll be
Students,
happy.
feel free to ask questions.
I know this was a very brief. Any questions, you can put them in the chat box. I'll try answering them.
Please get your doubts cleared.
okay, ma'am, if there are no questions, Vinayak here from Times Pro, I have put up a form. It's a Google form. As in the start, Niketan sir had said, right? There is a 3 days workshop. Okay, so it will be including for maths, logic, and reasoning, banking exams, career options, right? So those who all are interested, please fill that form. Accordingly, the team will call you and have this workshop. Okay.
Students, hope you like the overview of BFSI industry. अच्छा लगा नहीं लगा? Okay. Shubham is saying yes. Thank you, Shubham. Prachi, thank you. Ritesh, अच्छा लगा. Workshop will be offline. There's a question. Vinayak, where's the question?
There is no questions, I think so. Students, if anyone wants to know anything, you can please let us know in the chat box. Regards to BFSI industry, financial industry, sir will be happy to help you.
Only don't ask your personal questions, as in sir, कौन सा stock buy करूँ या कौन सा mutual fund buy करूँ? Please don't ask these questions because I'll charge you separately for that. Okay. Just
I
kidding.
think so, ma'am. I think so. There are no questions. So already, students. Once again, to reiterate, I have put up the link for the Google form, and please fill the same. So accordingly, you can attend the workshop for the 3 days. Okay. Thank you, Milind sir, for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, ma'am, if the meeting is over.
Yeah. I mean, if there is nothing from your side.
Yeah.
Fine.
So no questions. I'm not able to see a single question. So I thought it's
Okay. And if it is, like, I'll route it through Niketan to you, sir.
Yeah.
If there is any
sure.
question, I'll route it through Niketan.
That would be great, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
very
thank
much.
you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. So we'll end the meeting here, students. Okay.